So what do you want?
I just started recording again because I have nothing else to do with my life.
Alright. So what's our Nexus at Night intro then?
Boop 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 boop.
Nexus at night.
Autism.
Alright. Where are we starting?
Let's get it. Nexus at night. Making an official Nexus at night chat so I can link you the cards.
I'm making it right now.
No way. We can't start with the cards right away. We have to do like a bullshit like 10 minutes about
our
what's
lives.
going on. Yeah.
Alright, so
So
COVID-19 has left us sad and lonely with no women, so now we have to play card games.
So nothing's changed.
Exactly.
Except
and I
now
know you
we're
guys
forced
want
to
to
play
get
card games.
raw into the noose with this new
now it's socially acceptable.
This new extra booster. It's extra booster 14 next stage.
But we're not going to be doing that.
I feel like they used that wordplay before.
They probably did during the Z era.
What happened?
Cause I feel like next stage has been a meme in Vanguard before. I just vaguely remember it.
When hasn't it?
Richard, what are your thoughts on this epic extra booster? You're the expert here.
How it works.
Huh?
I literally heard what the skills of these cards were when you first started reading them off to me.
Just fuck next stage. Can we get to the real topic?
It's the meat of this content.
The meat of this conversation.
How big are Asha's titties?
No. I mean, yes.
No,
that's the whole conversation. The best deck to run in either standard is fucking Dayusha.
Is Dayusha still a thing?
Yes, it is.
Dayusha was like the third set out of standard.
Hush child.
Dayusha.
Just run 4 laurels and you'll win.
I thought we were gonna bring all the heal triggers.
Doesn't Laurel have like a stride?
What?
I mean, if we're not gonna raid all the heal triggers right now, I'm leaving.
Yeah, that's what we were supposed to be doing. We're not reviewing.
We're ranking heal triggers.
Actually,
yeah, every single heal trigger in the game, before standard has to be ranked.
Why before standard?
Every single heal trigger.
Yeah, but we do it a rank on a scale.
We're gonna rank them as Mary Smash Kill because we're not editing this, so.
No, it's got to be more in depth than that. It's got to be Mary, Run, or Trash.
No, we're gonna need 3 categories.
No, so basically Mary, Run, or Trash is Mary Smash Kill. If you run it, that means you'd fuck it.
Looks, skill,
down,
and X Factor.
Which means would you fuck it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, that's looks. But also X Factor.
You do realize there's only like 12, not 12, there's probably only like 20 heal triggers that actually have skills out of like.
It's not the skill I'm talking about, Richard. It's whether they would be good in bed or not.
Alright, I like your ranking, Alexis. It just talks about everything being in bed.
Yeah.
Alexis is a gate open. Oh, we're gonna have to rewind time.
Oh, probably. Yeah, for those of you not into what we're doing right now, don't worry about it. Punk ass listeners.
I mean, you know, they all play card games. I'm pretty sure they all be into whatever we're doing right now.
I know they would.
Wait. The actual rating of the heal triggers has to be like art, and then like practicality.
Titties.
Yes, that, and we also have to. Here's the thing. Because we gotta put them in categories between like furries, scalies, and X Factor.
No, we're not doing categories, Richard. We're saying whether or not we'd fuck them or run them in decks.
If you're a furry, it will be shown.
Oh, okay, fair. That's fair. So that's it. We're just doing like it's either 1 or 2, right?
No. We're all 4 of these factors now will be put in. Look at the chat.
There. You know what? We'll figure it out on the fly. Just pull up a heal trigger and we'll decide where it goes.
All right, 3 looks, skill, X Factor titties.
Start with the big cups. I mean the big guns.
No, we got to start alphabetical or in order of release.
Whatever the order the wiki gives us, go.
Okay, I'm searching the wiki.
Just look up heel trigger like under the tag and just whatever pulled up for every single one.
Only do women?
No, we're doing everything.
No, Eddie, actually, Bushy confirmed that cards don't have gender, so that means all the cards are women.
Hell yeah. So I'm not gay.
Exactly.
Okay, here we go. How to category here, trigger, trending.
Or
pages.
you're all the gay.
No, never gay.
All
50,
items.
50.
All right, so all right, you know what? Let's go.
First one.
We're going in alphabetical because this is the order they gave me.
First one.
Abyss Grail. Damn. X Factor's there.
Who is this?
Let's see.
Abyss Grail. Shadow Paladin Angel.
Abyss Grail?
Subtext.
Oh, Grail.
Giving into the light will not be acceptable. Very edgy.
Very edgy.
Very
it's like
edgy.
an angel, but also not an angel.
So I guess
it gives it that X factor.
Since I actually remember off the top of my head where these cards come from, I'll throw in a little trivia, right? Just for fun. So this was the heel that came in the first Luard trial deck, and it was yeah, that's about it. That's just about as fun as that gets.
All right, cool.
Look at the Luar.
You might notice actually, like most heel triggers, this gives plus 5,000 in a heel if on a draw, on a drive check. So you know you might want to hold on to that, especially with that 10k shield,
which is dated in this current
All
format.
Right. Now we go to our 3-4 thingies. Looks. How do you rate it, Eddie?
Man, you know, I'm gonna. Are we doing 1 out of 10, 1 out of 5, A through F?
It's gotta be at a 10.
All right,
out of 10, but you have to state what you like about it.
No, this is a solid 6. This is the cute girl at work, but you wouldn't like you'd fuck it, but not much else.
Did I say Devon? Give me your rating.
I'm actually. Is this now that Devon makes a good point? Is this a female or a male?
I'm definitely seeing some chesticles there.
Yeah,
but it's an angel.
Some tits.
Okay,
don't forget it's an angel, so they have no. They're both male and female.
I definitely give it an 8. It has a good titty factor. Its X factor is the edginess. So overall, I have to give this one an 8 out of 10.
All right, Devon.
Yeah, she looks like that cute girl that like you'd fuck her, but you wouldn't take it much further than that.
She looks like she could be pretty wholesome.
Maybe.
Nah.
She's that edgy wholesome.
She looks like she's never done anything before.
But she talks big game.
Yeah, she's overcompensating.
No, that frown. There's nothing confident going on in that face. That is a whole face of anxiety, depression. Like,
hey boys.
Now joining us.
Now our views just tripled.
The 3-time Neo Nectar clan leader, Gabe Feildinger.
You people make me want to contract corona.
No. Gabe, we're actually recording for the YouTube channel.
Wait, are you actually?
Yeah.
We're
rating heel triggers.
Every single heel trigger that has existed pre-standard.
I will be right back.
We're not gonna get to all of them.
This sounds awful. I'm absolutely down. Let's go.
We're gonna get through all of them.
I'm recording right now.
Just look at we got it in the very bottom server, right there.
The neXus at night.
We're still on. Don't let it confuse you. We're still on Abyss Grail. We haven't gotten to Abyss Healer yet.
All right, Gabe. Our 3 categories are looks, skill, X factor, and titties.
So we're on Grail, right?
Yeah. So Devon, what was your rating of Abyss Grail?
Okay, so looks, I'm gonna have to give her a solid 6 out of 10. Skill, I agree with Eddie. She looks like a wholesome girl, but it's probably overcompensating. Actually, that's kind of her X factor. So skill, she looks too wholesome. So I bet in bed she's probably a solid 4. And titties are solid. They look a little small. I'll give them a 5. They're passable.
Small, Jesus, Devon.
A little bit, yeah.
I don't know, Devon. I think you might be wrong on that, but that's your opinion.
I mean, in terms of anime scale, that's a little small, B.
God.
That is acceptable. All right, Richard, your turn.
God, I love degrading cardboard. Here we go. I'm liking the color palette. So we got that going for it. There's a lot of black in there.
What are we
It
doing
looks
with our lives?
it looks like she's wearing leggings underneath the armor, so I'm a fan of that. What else we got?
Why am I recording this?
Hang on. It's not your turn yet. Okay, so for the rating, I'll give this a solid 7, just because this was the first time in a while that Shadows actually got decent looking art for heal triggers wise. So that's just going off history there. X Factor, I just like the color palette. That's my thing. And for titties, I'm gonna give it a solid B.
All right then. Gabe, your turn.
I had better friends. I really wish I had the Rona right now.
There's a chance you do. Don't forget that.
God willing. So looks department. Honestly, you know me, you know I love sad people, and she looks really unhappy. So like 10 out of 10 right there. Skill 10 out of 10 because it's Vanguard card and they all take skill. X Factor, I really do like with Richard. I like the color palette. It's good. It's good wholesome art. It's cardboard, so it's flat for titties.
All right, moving on to Abyss Healer.
All right, Devon. I guess I don't get a chance.
Oh yeah, B. If you're
No, Devon. You already said so.
Alexis, you're the host.
Take B.
Right.
I thought we were the hosts.
I just want you all to know that the card's name is Abyss Grail, meaning the card isn't the angel; it's the cup she's holding.
Wow.
That's actually true.
Great joke, Alexis.
That was just bad, Richard. Can
Alright,
we kick Richard out of this?
No.
We need the opinions of all races. He kicked Richard out anyway.
All right, I kicked him, but he
are we
came
on
back.
Are we on Grail yet? No,
we're on Grail. Now we're gonna move on to Abyss Healer. Since Eddie's still not back from the toilet, Devon, you start.
All right, so Abyss Healer, looks, the hips don't lie. Gotta give that to her. So I'm gonna give her a solid 9.5 out of 10. Looks. X Factor, that green light. She's giving me the green light, which means I'm not gonna go to jail.
Well, I hate this.
Yeah, I'm not gonna go to jail for the looks. I mean the X Factor. Skill. Again, these hips look experienced, so it's probably a good time. And titties. I think it's just the perspective, but they look like a solid B cup.
Wait, are we actually? Wait, I want to go back and say that I just realized that my rating sounded like I was rating cups, but I was actually rating on a grade scale. So I just wanted to point that out because I just realized what we were doing.
No, we're doing cups.
Oh no.
All right, so yeah, that's my rating. Go, Richard.
Oh god damn it. Abyss Healer. Honestly, I hate this artwork. I always thought the hair was really short, and I'm just now realizing after 8+ years that it's longer hair, and I don't like being deceived, so I already have a negative opinion of this card.
I see, Richard. And why don't you like being deceived?
I don't know, man. I kind of don't like being led on and then just left like that.
Interesting.
These hoes really do be lying.
Yeah, I mean, it's an old card, so I don't expect the art to be good, but there's just not enough edginess going on for this card for me. So this is pretty bad. I'm not digging it. So let's go on rating. Hotness, I'm giving this a 0 just because I'm really upset about this card. What was the next one? X Factor. There is no X Factor. This card sucks. finally on the rating, I'm giving this card 0 out of 10 on everything possible.
Alrighty.
Yeah.
Gabe.
Honestly, I kind of just agree with Richard on everything. The art is ugly. The color palette isn't even that pleasant to the eyes. I don't like it. I'm not a fan.
It's gonna make some people mad, but you know what?
Good.
We don't really care about our fans here, so.
Wait, B, you can't use that Abyss healer. It's a V. It's a V heal. You have to do
Fuck the
pre-V.
It's a reboot. Get that shit out of here.
B, let's just go down with this. The next card is Taunting Deleter. Go ho, alright?
That's in alphabetical
The
order.
alphabet works.
It's not how the alphabet works.
It's not how the alphabet works, but I want to keep it interesting and start showing other clans and be funny.
No, we're gonna do this in order.
We all know the next one is Abyss Revenger. Come on, let's
we
keep
live
this going.
we live in society, Devon.
No, Davon. Wait, is that actually the next one? No, it has to be Abyss Revenger.
Abyss Revenger's not here for some reason.
No, wait. My bad. It's Revenger Abyss something, isn't it?
Probably.
So it goes R first.
Revenger.
Okay, fine. We're going to the.
Because the crit one is still Grim Revenger.
Okay. Yeah, Davon.
Fine. Delete the deleter.
Nah, you
delete.
I mean.
All right. So now we're on.
Now we're on 8 Styraco.
Oh, no. That's not after Abyss Healer in the alphabetical order. There's got to be the what's next.
No, that is it.
That's
what's
is that
next.
Actually?
Yeah.
Huh. Okay. Aid.
I'll look up
Styraco. Styraco.
Alright, so getting my real quick one out the way. Obviously looks are 10 out of 10. Skill can't be beat. And titties. It's a dinosaur. All dinosaurs have big titties. And X Factor. It's a Protoceratops baby. Who wouldn't fuck that? Alright,
You're
go
really
Richard.
committing to a scaly lifestyle.
I really am. I'm committing to this meme.
So I'll go right off the bat. It's definitely not a savage. So it's 0 out of 10 for a touchy trigger for me, going right off the bat.
Richard, it's healing Revenger, that's why.
Good to know. Art wise, got a lot of green going on in there. It's kind of meshing in. Not really digging that too much. X Factor. Let's see. We got the fact that it is a dinosaur, so props for that, because a dinosaur already gives you solid points. Let's see, titties. Let's get under there real quick. I'm seeing some kind of like shoulder muscle or like some pec muscle going on under there. Very intentional by the artist. You can see that little bulge right underneath the right arm. Mm-hmm. So I'm gonna say that because of how intentional the artist put that there, I'm gonna give that a 10 out of 10. Yeah, overall this is a pretty decent card. I'll give it 6 out of 10 for a passing grade.
Gabe?
It's really proportional, which I like. Like, it looks really contained and symmetrical, which is good. I like how it looks both mechanized, but also like it has scales, which does a really good job for it. I also like how all the different horns are glowy.
Alright, so I'm sorry, what heal trigger are we on?
We're on
Styraco.
Alright, wait, what happened to the other ones? Have you guys been deleting them?
You missed them.
Why?
So we don't have to scroll down all the way.
So alright, so hold up. We're on which one?
The dinosaur.
The one at the top.
Yeah.
Oh, alright, never mind. I was gonna give a quick
I'm just previewing the next two.
I was trying to give a quick rating of the ones that I missed.
Oh no, you only missed one, and it's not important.
Devon, I can predict is gonna give this a 10 out of 10 because he's a scaly.
Yeah, it did.
You already missed that.
You already did.
And it is confirmed he has dinosaur sex, so.
Yeah. You already missed that. Right? Who's rating it?
Me.
Gabe was rating.
Gabe, continue your rating.
Wholesome, good, well-drawn art, and he looks like a good boy. He's just trying to have a good time. Like, look at his flavor text. He's just trying his best.
Gabe, let's
So,
please not gender the genderless cards here. Thank you.
no, fuck you. He has blue eyes. He's a boy.
No, he's Aryan.
Please respect the wishes of the Vanguard artists for them to remain genderless.
I mean, you're right, but
Or don't. I really don't care about their rights.
they draw anime. They don't have rights.
Exactly. Speaking of anime, who's seen Beastars? Raise your hand in chat.
Raise.
Alright, that's our episode of Nexus this night. Nexus tonight.
Autism.
Alright, continuing after that break. Thank you to our sponsors.
To our sponsor,
Beastars.
Dang, but you can't get TCG player, but we're sponsored by Beastars.
Thank you to our sponsor, the Reptilians, led by Mark Zuckerberg.
Have fellow
Alright,
Scalies
As
unite.
seen as the social network.
Eddie, seeing as how you missed AIDS Starako, you want to do your thingy?
For AIDS Sirocco.
AIDS Starako.
AIDS, I'm gonna have to give him a solid 4 out of 10 because he does have AIDS and we don't fuck with that. Good art, good color palette. I like the Robo Dino, but I feel like it's misclassed as a Tachikage, seeing as though it is a robot. It should be more of a Nova Grappler, in my opinion.
He's throwing some real facts out here.
Interesting.
Mainly with AIDS.
Okay, so what's your rating?
What about its X
4 out of
Factor?
10. The X Factor is the good drawing. It has a 4 out of 10 overall.
I see.
And that 4 is really just the X Factor in the design and how cool it looks. But I can't give it more than that for the AIDS.
Interesting.
Alright, so I guess we're moving on to
We're moving on.
Alice of Nightmare Land.
Atlas.
Atlas.
It is a nightmare.
Alice of Nightmare Land. Oh man, this is bringing me back to my Sam from Danny Phantom days.
Oh God, he's really reawakening some repressed memories right now.
It's bringing back to my ex-girlfriend the last few weeks of our relationship.
Devon's gonna have to give this one a 1 out of 10.
Nah, I'm giving it a 10 out of 10.
No, 1 out of 10 for crazy polyamorous woman.
Nah, B, I'm max simping right now.
Nah, B, we don't simp. This is card game. Simp aside.
B, what do you mean that we're making this content for a generation of simps?
This isn't Yu-Gi-Oh!
Not just one generation, Devon. Like 30.
You're right.
No,
a generation of 30-year-old simps that's older than us.
People are gonna have kids.
You're right, but you don't need to have kids to be a simp.
All right, Eddie. What do you rate this card?
Oh man, I'm gonna have to give this one a 9 out of 10. Simply for the goth girl vibes that it's bringing, the big titty goth girlfriend vibes I'm getting from this.
All right,
what do you? I like the play on words, Atlas in Nightmare Land. Obviously a reference to Alice in Wonderland, but as it is a dark irregular, it's Nightmare Land, and her subtext does read, "The nightmare has yet to end," and that's really profound.
Oh shit!
God, waking up really be like that.
You said what?
Waking up really be like that, Alice.
And what do you rate the titties?
Oh man, the titties are the reason it doesn't have a 1 out of 10, 10 out of 10, because you just can't really see them. I need to see more cleavage in my.
All right, but we're gonna need your rating in a cup size.
I'm gonna have to give the Tiggle Bitties a solid 2 out of 10, and maybe
I said cup size. It's a number. Fucking illiterate.
God, I
really refuse to give cup sizes. I hate this.
Don't worry, I am our cup size expert.
He's a connoisseur. All right, so I'm gonna have to agree with Eddie on a lot of factors here. The goth girl vibes is really hitting me home right now.
1 out of 10.
No, but I'm gonna have to give it at least a solid 8 out of 10. Not because of memories, but just because of the art itself. I'm trying to distance myself enough to respect the art and not, have it take me back to dark places. I am gonna disagree with Eddie's analysis of Alice of Nightmareland and the name. The immediate simpleton mind would think it's a reference to Alice in Wonderland. I think it's actually a reference to Hamlet, hence the dead bunny, which is clearly referring. See, this bunny's a skeleton.
Are you throwing shade? Are you calling me a simpleton?
Nah, B.
Our resident cup connoisseur?
Nah, B.
We're
you're
gonna
a cup
squad up,
connoisseur.
B. This is gonna
Nah,
have to be a
B.
card fight, B. We have to settle this somehow.
Nah, B. You're all right. Hold on, B. I'm gonna redeem you in a second. See, Eddie's critique is very profound, but I would like to say that dead bunny is more like an unborn bunny, which reminds me of Hamlet, and it's very profound in its usage there.
Nice, got it.
Yeah, and then you see the little dragon thing she's holding. Clearly, that's the scaly costume I have in my closet. So this card is double meanings in the fact that it's my goth girlfriend who handed me my costume, and that bunny is just me dead inside. And also the fact that I need heals. So
Interesting.
So this card is very profound to me personally. I'm gonna give it 10 out of 10. Titties, it's definitely probably a A6. A6, yeah, not a G6 like the plane, and yeah.
You're not feeling fly?
Not feeling fly though. I'm depressed. Need hills.
It's okay, we're all here.
All right then, Richard.
Let's see. Alice of Nightmareland. First thing that I immediately notice is the fact that it is a grade 0. That's the very first thing I noticed about this card.
If I may.
No, you may
yes,
not, Eddie.
I would like to also throw this into my rating of a 9 out of 10. As you see, she is riding a dragon. As we all know, it is extremely hard to ride dragons, so she could ride that penis really well. That is all.
Again, I would like us all to refrain from assigning genders to these cardboard. Obviously, there is no clear.
Well.
There is nothing that depicts that this is a female character in this cardboard. As no, where?
Bitch.
All I see are some masculine, manly packs, but I will not identify this cardboard as a man. No, I refuse.
It can ride very well.
I think my OBS is about to crash.
Hopefully.
If it crashes, we're just uploading that.
We upload what we have.
Just the raw. Just the raw.
Unedited.
So if this crashes, which I'm still in hopes that it will, you guys know why you are listening to this.
All right, moving on. My analogy, or my analysis. Sorry, I graduated college. I promise. The next thing I see is that there are some leggings. Very, very intentional by the artist. I can see that they wanted this character to be wearing leggings. It looks like that there are a couple imagery of animals being either dead or stuffed or mutilated in some way, shape, or form. And it's kind of turning me on a little bit. I'm not gonna lie. So it's very hard to see. Everything's a little too dark. I wish they could kind of up on the tone, on the vibrancy, and the color palette there. So I'm just giving this a solid 1 out of 10.
But the most important one, cup size.
I shall pass.
No, cup size.
You have to.
Okay, the cup size is a solid P.
Got it. Perfect. I think you're wrong, but okay.
Got it. This just proves that Richard also has a P fetish. All right, Gabriel.
You didn't have to out me like
You
that,
swear
though.
to God it was a mistake, and it's just getting worse.
You know.
Yo, is my microphone picking up the fact that my uncle's watching porn?
And which uncle is this, Devon?
Don't worry about
Ask
it.
him to turn it up.
Devon, these are very important questions for the podcast.
Devon, go sync your Bluetooth speakers with his computer.
Oh God.
All right, Gabe. Your review of Alice in Nightmare Land.
The first thing that
Oh
always
God, this
gets
is
me
definitely
is
being picked up. Jesus Christ.
Without being picked up, Devon.
I really like the bunny. Honestly, it makes it for me. I like to think that the bunny is the real character and the Alice is just a doll that the bunny's possessed, DBH.
Oh, some role reversal there. I'm liking it.
Um, though the dragon's head is really stupid and it's too much of a pale moon card, which is really just kind of breaking the illusion of a dark irregular for me. So,
Oh, it's dark irregular. I really thought it was Pale Moon the whole time.
exactly.
So what you're saying, Gabe, is it's very irregular.
No, I'm
Jesus.
saying she's pale.
And as
Okay,
Richard
wait.
said,
I
it's very
actually, I
dark.
literally just noticed this.
What?
You can see that the dragon has spikes jutting out of its neck.
Yeah.
And then there's her legs.
She's sitting on one.
Yeah. She knows how to
Zero.
ride.
This is a 0. Just because I had to
appreciate Gabe
think
for
about
bringing
that,
in
this
those
is a
facts.
0.
This is why we love Gabe.
Despite my ethical problems, I'm still here.
All right.
We all love Gabe as much as we do.
And what do you rate those titties?
0.
Hey.
No,
No, we need a cup size.
Well,
No.
actually, I'm genuinely concerned if this is actually overpowering you guys in the audio. Hold on, I'm looking at OBS.
we don't.
I really hope OBS picks it up.
I really don't.
Please. We need this.
God.
Make this so much better.
No.
All right.
Moving on.
Next card.
Where are we on?
Pokemon's follower, Abyssal Lust.
Wait, hold on. Let me stop OBS real quick. Let me stop the recording
No.
and check. No, I need to check it. I need to check it.
No,
You
Devon.
cannot. This is raw and unedited.
If we don't hear it, neither can OBS.
Wait,
Don't pause
Devon,
it.
did you pause it?
No, I didn't. But what if?
Okay, thank
I'm
you.
just saying. What if it, like, you guys are barely picked up and all it hears is that?
That's
fine.
Perfect. The show must go on, Devon.
If we don't
'Cause,
make
like,
these titties, who will?
I'm hearing it right now.
Devon. That's why we have noise suppression.
Why does he not? Why does he not fucking? Why does his phone have to
B,
be on
I've been
blast?
telling you about this for like 2 years. You think I know?
I'm concerned for the boy.
You know what, Devon? Go for a live interview to his room. Like, which porn are you watching? Please tell us what led you to choose this.
Devon,
Like, hold on. I'm gonna send you a Snapchat.
Devon, give me his phone number and I will text him from my number and be like, "Yo, can you turn down the
God,
porn?"
we're still in A. I have
We're-
class in the morning.
And
Okay,
So do
I
I.
have work at 5:30.
you see, Sub, this is just how
Devon.
competitive Neo
Not Devon.
Nexus leader is.
okay, Gabe. I gotta be honest. If you can't make it through this, it's a personal problem. The show is going to end one way or another. We will get to Z with or without you. So are you in or are you
prefer if it
in?
was without me.
Wow, there's a lot of heel triggers out there.
Okay, wait. Let's get started. Amon's follower.
Abyssal Lust.
Hey, bosom, love it.
BDSM lust. Okay.
All right, Eddie, please begin.
So as profound as all of our heel triggers have been, this may be the greatest of them all. As many of you weeaboos may know, this is a callback to Avatar, Korra. The first enemy was Amon. This is one of his followers, clearly. You can see that the eye tattoo on her is also a callback to Avatar: The Last Airbender, as Sokka put it, Mr. Sparky Sparky Boom Man. Other than that, just for the lore and the callback, the X Factor, this is gonna have to be a solid like 5 out of 10, man. Not much else going on for her.
Eddie, check your Snapchat and
What
listen
about
for
them
it.
titties?
A cup, at best.
All right. Devon, your turn.
I'm playing the Snapchat loud over the fucking mic.
Amon's flower. Who's in list? I like that she's a redhead. I like the eye tattoos. I like the outfit, to be honest. Aesthetically, this is a solid 8 out of 10. The red hair is probably the X factor, taking it up to maybe a 9. What can I say? I love Mary Jane. I don't know if you're laughing at my analysis or the Snapchat. I'm pretty sure it's the Snapchat.
As soon as I open it, I just hear
like, my guy, OBS definitely picked that up.
It's fine. Just wait like 5 minutes. He'll be done.
Damn, he can last 5 minutes? Damn.
B, I've sent Eddie these snaps before. What is my life?
You should, since you're in quarantine, you should keep a personal record to see how. Get a stopwatch from the minute you notice till he's finished, and see the longest he's gone, and keep a record.
Good God.
Genuinely surprised that the worst thing to come out of my time on this call did not have to do with raiding cardboard titties. Thanks, Richard.
Oh my God! What is
ruining my night.
Wait, what did Richard say?
All right, Devon. What about them titties?
This is
Wait, no, hold up, Richard.
A cup at best.
Step off. Richard?
What's up?
What did you say?
I said Devon should keep a stopwatch of how long Terry's can last and see if he can break his own record.
B, it's not Terry.
Oh, my bad.
Terry.
It's Uncle Brandon.
All right, Richard, your turn.
Oh, my turn. All right, cool. Despite
I'm
what
really excited for our next heel trigger.
Despite what Eddie has said, I do see the very clear Legend of Korra reference with the Amon's follower and the Sparky Sparky Boom Man eye on her shoulder. I actually saw it as the word Amon referring to the very popular franchise Digimon. This is obviously one of the Mons from
also
Digimon.
genderless.
So this is a Mon because again, it's not the girl Mon or the boy Mon, like Eddie said, it's genderless. It is a Mon. So this is one of the Mons. This is one of the Mon's followers, and it's lusting. So it's a lusty Digimon. So I'm all for it, man. Like, you gotta let me get that digital code, you know? Digitize me, Captain.
So what's your rating?
My rating is definitely 10 0 1 0 1 1 0 1 coding out of 10. Definitely a Q. Going for a Q.
All right then, Gabriel.
I really like the little feather clip in her hair, and the gradient of the black to the red on the bat wings. But they gave her midriff, which I'm not a fan of. All of the weird holes in her skin tight latex jumpsuit. Not really a fan.
The shower on. Sorry.
I also like the one streak of hair that cuts between her two eyes, really pleasant, and the nice twilight sky background. Really wholesome art, probably best art we've seen tonight.
Oh, wait till you get to the next one, buddy.
Eddie, please refrain from mentioning the next one till we get to it.
Apologies.
All right then. What about them titties, Gabe?
3 critical triggers out of 4.
All right,
I like that. I like that rating.
Are you sure? That's 5 damage. That's a pretty high rating.
All right then. Moving on to the next card. Amon's follower, Hell's Trick.
Oh God.
OBS, can you do me a favor, buddy, and break my CPU?
Eddie, would you like to start?
It would be my honor.
All right, Eddie, you're officially on the list now.
It's time for us all to get put on a watch list, boys.
Another Legend of Korra.
Spoiler alert: the trick is she has a dick.
Damn it, Alexa! I need you to not spoil my content. As Alexa said, I am immediately giving this a 0 out of 10. Although I do see the imagery again with Legend of Korra, with Amon's follower and Sparky Boo Man, it was kind of already outdone by the previous heel trigger. It did it better in many ways. And like Alexis said, this is definitely a man as it is a trick, and tricks are traps. And as heel triggers and all cards in this game are supposed to be genderless, this immediately gets a 0 out of 10.
What about them titties?
I abstain.
You cannot abstain.
I give it a testicle out of 10.
All right then. Devon.
I'm not going to jail.
Devon. We know this is cardboard and genderless.
Statistically speaking, you will.
I'm not going to jail for saying anything about this.
All right, Devon.
By not saying anything, you're saying something.
I'm pleading the fifth.
We need one. We just need one comment from you.
It looks like her age is on the clock, which for some people means she's right for the cock.
They wouldn't be wrong.
So Devon is giving this card a 12 out of 18. Got it.
Oh God.
I'm giving this card its own grade out of 10.
Wait, yo, if we're all just gonna abstain, we should just call Koala.
Oh no.
No, you cannot. Devon gets one abstain. Alright, one abstain per card. How's that?
That means we can abstain for every card.
No, only one person can abstain per card.
Yeah.
Damn,
no repeats.
I wish
well,
that
technically I didn't abstain because I
abstain
gave it a
on this
rating.
one.
Alright then. Richard. No abstaining.
Alright. So it's my turn?
Yeah.
Welcome, Lolly.
So definitely getting some strong to love Rue vibes going on here. If you haven't seen Motto to Love Rue,
no.
It's definitely Momo. Momo is definitely the go-to. I already forgot the main name of the main girl that's supposed to be the love interest. She's not important.
Alright, I'm ready for the next one.
So, basically, all you need to know about this card is that this should remind you to watch Moto to Love Ru. If you forgot to watch it, this card shall now put it on your watch list right now, kids. It's quarantine, you got the time. And make sure you watch the after series
Richard,
version.
Shut up. Rate the card.
Please respect Richard's time on the mic.
Stop
Keep going,
recommending trash.
You're right. I was very interested, Richard.
I'll wrap it up right now. Nice 2-2, and I'm giving this a AAA battery for the cup.
All right then.
Richard is
Gabriel.
always with us with facts.
No.
Gabriel.
No.
Gabriel.
I will sooner leave this entire server than comment about this card.
All right then. What about them titties though?
No. Absolutely not.
All right then. Next card.
Ugh.
Ancient Dragon. Orange Feeler.
Devon, take it away.
Eddie, we have a process here. You go first.
You go first. It's okay.
I was just letting the Scaly go first. Okay. Ancient Dragon
Yo,
Ornith
is it
Healer.
round 2? My guy.
That dust revitalizes prehistoric life forms. Again, it's gonna have the same problem as AIDS did for me. Gonna have to give it a solid 2 out of 10. Its design just isn't really there. It's a Tachikaze when it's really a robot. It should be more of a Nova Grappler, D-Robo, and that's about all, Chief. That's all I gotta say on this one.
What about them titties?
I'm gonna give it a solid aluminum rating, titties.
Nice. All right, Devon, take it away.
All right, so
Alexis,
you
you have not
run.
been giving your thoughts on any of these heel triggers.
I'm the host,
Yeah, he's the
apparently.
host. All right, so you only run one of these on deck. It'll always come in clutch when you need that 6 damage heal, and you run 15 crit in a Tachi Legion deck. That's how you use speed. You play speed Vanguard. Ornth Healer has always been my favorite Tachi heal because it's an Ancient Dragon heal. It's a Gallimimus, 6 species. For the Gallimimus thing alone, I'm giving it a solid 12 out of 10. X Factor, it's a Gallimimus, so again, another 13 out of 10 for me. And looks, it's a dinosaur. What more could you want?
But is there a Gala Plus?
Nabi, it's Gallimimus, not Galliminus.
But
Sorry.
Alexis, say it with me this time. How about them titties?
All right, so
Eddie, stop taking my catchphrase.
That's why I said say it with me.
That's the only thing that's I'll say is with a slight negative about this card that keeps it at a 13 out of 10 instead of a 14 is that you can't see them from the angle. That's only negative.
All right then, Richard.
I'm actually getting a lot more aviary vibes than scaly vibes here. I'm seeing a lot of more bird-like features in here, and I'm kind of I'm staring at that beak, wondering what that beak do. Let me talk to you for a second. The other thing I just want to mention is there's obviously a lot of action going on in the scene. You can see there's obviously there's someone in the background back there too. There's another dinosaur out there. I'm guessing that's the Gala Plus. That's the Gala Plus back there with its pal, the Gallimimus. Yeah, overall, I think it's a great card design wise. I'm really glad that they put in the collaboration between the Galaplus and Gallimimus, and yeah, I'm honestly feel really attracted to this card right now.
Jesus Christ!
All right then.
How
what about them titties?
Oh, absolutely incredible! I wouldn't be surprised if this Gala minus or Gala negative, whatever it's called, has an Instagram account. I'm waiting for it to drop the @ I'm waiting for the OnlyFans. I'm all for it here, man. Definitely a Gala double plus for sure.
All right then, Gabe.
God, I hate you so much, Richard.
No, this is the most fun I've ever had with
Banglord.
God. It just looks like deformed red lightning with all the weird wires bopping out of its back. I'm not a fan.
Back to the Future vibes.
I don't like the color palette. I don't like the actual design. The background is kind of all over the place. There's animals running, there's an explosion, there's just a cosmos in the background. There's that one yellow strip. The background's just all over. This is a bad boy.
Yeah, he is. I mean, genderless. Sorry.
But what about them titties?
Is that just what you just say at the end of every one?
Yes, because you always forget.
I rate it 5 out of 3 zeros.
I see what you did there.
All right then. Moving on to the next one. This one's special for our what is it? 3-time Neonectar Clan Master
Jesus.
and Therium Musketeer Nicola. All right, we're gonna start off with Eddie. Eddie.
No, let's switch up the order. Let's have Gabe go first.
All right then, we'll have Gabe go first.
Damn. All right then.
You took too long.
I was in the middle
Mark
of
ass.
bitches.
So, this is just fancy Kirito.
Damn it, that's exactly what it is.
Curie who? Oh, right, the
Greatest anime protagonist ever made.
Exactly. Someone dressed up as him when we were in high school. God, who was it?
No.
Was it?
No. No.
Devon, was it you?
No, of course not.
Were you the Black Kirito?
No.
Or
He was the Black Swordsman.
It makes sense.
Wait, did Devon actually dress up as Kirito?
I didn't.
Wait, what? When did this happen?
Eddie,
So
if I did
bring
that,
up
you
the
would.
picture.
Don't you think you would have known that?
When did this happen?
I hate all of you.
I'm dead ass. When was this? How did I miss this?
Gabe flying under the radar right now.
All right, Gabe. Continue with your rating.
No, I need a picture of this. This is serious.
Of what?
Of you in a Kirito cosplay.
That didn't happen.
God, how did I not know about this?
Man, this guy has a big ass wing.
I like the art and the colors. It's just the perspective on the rapier is really bad, so that's just throwing me off.
I hardly know her.
Yeah, that's it.